Hi everyone, today we are moving on with lines 16 to 26 of the Brilliance of Pompey. Please excuse the, as ever, the blurriness of those internal lines. I'll do my best to work around them. Et quoniam semper appetentes gloriae praeter ceteras gentes atque avidi laudis fuistis. Right, et quoniam, and since. Fuistis is where we come to next. You have semper, always, fuistis again, been, appetentes gloriae, literally seeking of glory, okay, but we could just say eager for glory instead of seeking. Praeter ceteras gentes. Praeter kind of ahead of or beyond here, so beyond ceteras gentes, beyond other people. So perhaps we would say beyond the eagerness of other people instead, to kind of tie that sense of eagerness across both clauses. Atque, and also avidi laudis, avid or enthusiastic, laudis of praise. So all is one, and since you've always been eager for glory beyond the eagerness of other people, and avid for praise. Now this gets tricky. Note the emphatic positioning of delenda. Delenda vobis est illa macula Mithridatico bello superiore concepta, quae penitus iam insedit, ac nimis inveteravit in populi Romani nomine. So we'll start with illa macula. Okay, so that blemish, macula is a spot or a stain, so that blemish, concepta, so we go all the way to the end, concepta, incurred, Mithridatico bello superiore, in the previous, so superiore in the previous, or former perhaps, previous bello, literally war, but we might say campaign, Mithridatico, Mithridatic. Okay, so in the previous Mithridatic campaign. Here I'm going to pause, we'll come back to deal with delenda vobis est, we'll move on with quae, so which, quae, which, insedit is, I guess, ingrained, so which was iam penitus, already insedit, ingrained, penitus, deeply. Okay, so which insedit was already, iam, already ingrained, penitus, deeply. Ac, and also nimis inveteravit, and also too far, so nimis is too much, so too much inveteravit, established. Okay, so too far established in nomine, we have to go all the way to the end there for nomine, in the name populi Romani, of the Roman people. Delenda est vobis, so this is a gerundive of obligation, so must be destroyed, or I think wiped out is a good one here, delenda vobis, by you. So note that delenda is agreeing with illa macula here. So must be destroyed by you. Vobis is your dative agent, so by you. Once more, just a bit more cleanly, that blemish incurred in the previous Mithridatic campaign, which has already become deeply ingrained and also far too established in the name of the Roman people, must be wiped out by you. Quodis, qui uno die tot in Asia, tot in civitatibus, uno nuntio, atque una significatione literarum, cives Romanos necandos, trucidandosque denotavit. Pause there. Quod is, quod is, so take quod, as the notes in our book say, as I refer to the fact that is that man, so Mithridates, qui, who, denotavit. All right, we have to go all the way to the end of that main verb, who, mark down, uno die tota in Asia tot in civitatibus uno nuntio atque una significatione. I would take this a little bit out of order and say that he's marked down by one message, so uno nuntio, by one message, and also one significatione, one instruction literarum of letters, so one letter of instruction. That's the next part that we would take. Uno die tota in Asia, in one day throughout all of Asia. Okay, so in one day in the whole of Asia, so in one day throughout all of Asia, tot in civitatibus, in so many citizenships, or in so many city-states even. And this is our indirect statement, I suppose. Cives Romanos, that Roman citizens, necandos trucidandos quae, that Roman citizens should be. So note we are implying esse here to govern it. So necandos should be killed, trucidandos quae, and butchered. All right. So we've got an indirect statement using two gerundives of obligation there. So just once more cleanly, I refer to the fact that that man who marked down by one message and by one letter of instruction in one day throughout all Asia, in so many city-states, that Roman citizens should be butchered and murdered. Or you might take that hendiades as butchered murderously even. Non modo. Ad hoc poenam nullam suo dignam scelere suscepit, sed ab illo tempore annum iam tertium et vicessimum regnat. So not only, so non modo, not only has he still not suscepit received, so not only has he still not received any poenam punishment, suo dignam scelere, literally dignam worthy suo scelere of his crime, okay, so fitting his crime. So not only has he not received, has he ad hoc still not received, I'll highlight that one, has he still not received any punishment befitting his crime, sed ab illo tempore annum iam tertium et vicessimum regnat, but ab illo tempore, from that time, regnat, he rules, okay, iam now, for 23, so annum, year, tertium et vicessimum is 23, so he's from that time in his 23rd year of ruling. Okay, he now rules for the 23rd year, ab illo tempore, from that time. So once more and cleanly, not only has he still not received any suitable punishment for his crime, but he now rules for the 23rd year from that time. Et ita regnat, ut se non ponti neque Cappadociae, latebris is what that says, latebris occultare velit. And regnat ita, he rules in such a way, ut, that, so we have a result clause here, that velit, he wishes, known not, so perhaps he neither wishes, occultare, to conceal, say, himself, so Ponti, at Pontus, so we've got a locative here, so at Pontus, nor at Cappadocia, at Cappadocia, and Latebris, sorry, I missed that, at his hiding places, at Pontus and nor at Cappadocia. Sed emergere ex patrio regno, atque in vestris vectigalibus hoc est in Asia Lucae versari. Sed, but, rather, emergere, to emerge, or come forth, ex patrio regno, from his ancestral kingdom, atque, and, also, versari, to turn, I suppose, or maybe to strut about, in vestris vectigalibus, in your tax-paying provinces. Okay, so vestris is your, vectigalibus, tax-paying provinces, hoc est in Asia Lucae, and this in broad daylight, in the broad daylight of Asia. So just once more those final couple of parts, but rather so I'll go back to the part about Pontus, in such a way, so he wishes to conceal himself in his hiding places, and he rules in such a way, and he rules in such a way that he neither wishes to conceal himself in his hiding places, either at Pontus or at Cappadocia, but rather to come forth from his ancestral kingdom and also to strut about in your tax-paying provinces, and this in the broad daylight of Asia.